Valley dairy producers to plant in their fields. In today's Ag Spotlight, I talk with Grant Poole, who is the Regional Commercial and Technical Product Manager for WestBred. Grant gives us details about how producers can benefit from this new Awnless wheat.
WB9990 is our new release since WB Patron was released in around 2012. And it is our new Awnless wheat. It's got excellent standability, excellent forage yield for the dairy producer, mainly. Also, anybody who wants to bale the product and use it that way, it works as a good forage baling product as well. But mainly targeting that high input dairy producer who's putting wastewater onto their dairy and plenty of nutrients. It's got excellent standability for that kind of a situation. We've tested it for about 3 years, and WB Patron is the Awnless wheat that's in the market now that everybody's familiar with. And this line is similar to WB Patron, but it's better. We're seeing anywhere from 2 to 5 ton per acre increase in yield at 70% moisture. So Patron typically comes in between 18 and 22 ton per acre. 9990 is coming in between 24 and 27 ton. So we're seeing quite a bit of a yield increase. We're also seeing better dairy cow digestibility with this product. And Awnless wheats tend to have a little bit less lignin and fiber and have a little better digestibility than triticale. Triticales yield very well. And this is probably the first Awnless wheat that we've seen that yields as well as a triticale. But again, it's got improved digestibility. We see in excess of 2,400 pounds of milk per ton of forage with WB9990. So really good digestibility. We have found that we need to dial that seed rate back a little bit to about 110 pounds per acre, and that will improve its standability a little bit. But excellent product. I discovered this in breeding nurseries in 2018, and everywhere I tested it, pretty much saw that real strong yield potential in that 24 to 27 ton window. And it can even get higher than that depending on where you take it. But just saw that real strong yield potential that was out yielding Summit 515, which is a competitor, and WB Patron.
So Grant, when we talk about WB9990, is that really with the Western grower, in particular with California in mind?
WB9990 was actually discovered right in the Hanford region, just outside of Visalia, south of Fresno. And that's where we tested it, and that's where we found that its yield potential and performance is suited for. It's really that southern San Joaquin Valley, Merced, all the way down into Hanford. You can take it north. We've also tested it north of Sacramento and Willows. But yes, all of the testing has been done here in California, and its intended uses for California. We've also tested it in Arizona, and it has performed exceptionally well there.
It does maybe a little bit performing better as far as growth and yield potential with the kind of conditions that Western growers, in particular California, are faced with?
Basically, under the same water regimes, it actually has that improved yield potential. Under keeping water and everything else stable, it is performing better than the other varieties right next to it. And oftentimes a grower will lose yield under those circumstances.
Our thanks to Grant Poole with WestBred talking about WB9990, a new Awnless wheat variety that is targeting San Joaquin Valley dairy producers.